Hello, once again, I'm Senator Chris Marr from Spokane's 6th Legislative District, and welcome again to my legislative update. We're in our final week of this year's 105-day legislative session, and really it's too early to report how our largest priorities have fared in Olympia, and that's because with just a few days left before Sunday's scheduled adjournment, there's really quite a bit that's still in play. Last Friday, we reached our final cutoff before adjournment. All House bills had to be approved by the Senate in some form, and Senate bills had to be approved in the House. The clock simply ran out on a lot of bills that had garnered broad support, and we're just that close to making it all the way through the process. Now, this is an annual lesson for legislators, particularly those who are new to the process. It's not enough to just introduce a bill. You have to work it all the way through to make sure it gets hearings, committee votes, and floor votes in both chambers, while making changes here and there to satisfy the needs and concerns of everyone who's affected by the bill. Now, I've had the good fortune to have 5 bills make it to the governor's desk this session, and I hope to have a few more before the session's done. After Friday's cutoff, we were left with stacks of bills that had passed both chambers, but in different forms, and on Saturday morning, we returned to work to begin resolving those differences. Bills typically ping-pong back and forth between the House and Senate at this time of year, as both chambers hope the other will concede its position. When consensus can't be reached this way, a select group of legislators from each chamber are appointed to what's called a conference committee to iron out differences for a given bill. All this leaves the fate of dozens of bills still in play right up until the last day of session. Of course, also still in play are the operating, construction, and transportation budgets, and the fate of funding for projects such as the North Spokane Corridor, the proposed biomedical and health sciences research and teaching facility at the River Point campus, and 2 projects at Spokane Falls Community College. And I'll be watching closely in these final days to make sure funding is retained for these and other important local projects. With so much on the line, it's an exhilarating time here in Olympia. You can check out the action leading up to Sunday's adjournment by tuning into TVW or go online at tvw.org. As always, you're welcome to share your thoughts with me by contacting my office or sending me an email. And be sure to check back next week as I provide one last update to let you know how it all shook out.